What's up? Welcome back. Hey, we'll talk about the hat here in a second. I want to show you guys something because I got a little bit of grief in the comments about my groups in some of the last videos, and I want to show you exactly where I was shooting from and how far I was shooting. It was 50 yards, so let's look. Right in there is my studio. So there's the Trifecta handgun rest. Let's go look. You can barely see it out there, but there's a little white dot. We'll get a little closer in just a second. In case you guys don't know what a half a football field looks like, I'm fixing to show you. So we're about halfway there. There's my 25. Had some videos where I was shooting from the 25. Almost there, 10 yards. 10 yards, friends. And there's my backstop. So, as you can see, 3 of those were right in the money there, and we talked about the other 2. So I had this whole bit with the hat, because when I left the house, my daughter was kind of making fun of me, because this is a snapback hat, so I read about snapback hats, like the do's and don'ts. And she made fun of me because she said, "Dad, I don't really think that's your thing, so to speak," which meant I'm too old to wear a snapback hat, and I also probably listen to the wrong kind of music, if you know what I mean. I know one thing you're supposed to do is take the tag off nowadays, and you're supposed to keep the bill flat. But they're on the website. I'm probably going to take these off soon, so if you want a snapback hat, get one soon. I also have the regular trucker hats. I think they're Richardson 112 hats. So those are on there also. If you guys want a hat, I also have a bunch of shirts. Not wearing one today. They're on the website, Trifectahandgun.com. End of promo. Let's get to the main topic of this video. So if you're hunting with a 10mm handgun for the first time this fall, or maybe you've hunted with one in the past, you probably are thinking to yourself, how am I going to transport it? How am I going to walk to where I'm going? How am I going to situate it when I get there? How am I going to hold it? For me, this is very, very important for a number of reasons. A, I have to get to my gun in a hurry, and I can't have it congested with a bunch of other stuff that I'm wearing. And I also have to think safety more with a gun like this than perhaps some of the other guns that you may take out, especially a rifle or something like that where it naturally wants to point in a safe direction. This one does not tend to do that. You could definitely be pointing this at yourself if you are not careful. So the purpose of this video is not to tell you guys the best way of doing it, because I have not done it myself before. This is my first time hunting with this small of a gun. But just to give you some ideas, if you're new to it, maybe something I say will work for you, or maybe you'll come up with something else just by watching this video. So I hope you'll stay tuned till the end. So let me talk about my hunting style just to start things out here. I live in the Midwest. We hunt a lot of woodlots. We tend to do a lot of tree stand hunting or ground blind hunting, or maybe just find some natural cover. In any event, we are sitting down when a deer shows up. Now for me, I tend to have a lot of stuff in this area. The first thing you may think of when you're going to take your pistol out is chest rig, or maybe something underneath your bino harness. There's a lot of rigs that actually fasten to your bino harness. For me, none of that's gonna work, because I'm gonna have like a pair of binoculars up here, and I have this hand warmer. I imagine it's probably going to be cold in November, so I may have a bunch of things here. I'm also going to have my safety harness up here, so there's just a lot of congestion. I don't want to have to dig around for my firearm and possibly get it snagged on something on the way out and all that. So having something on my chest is not an option for me. Let me show you one that might be. So if I'm sitting in my tree stand, I may have like some metal over here that I don't want to have my gun on my hip, and then, like I said, all that, my jacket and everything else, maybe a fanny pack, maybe one of these hand muffs. I don't want all that stuff getting in my way. So what if my gun was sitting right here on my leg, ready to go? Obviously, I can't just go up to the tree, pull it out, and have it sit there. That'd be dangerous. But let me show you an option. So I want to show you guys something. This is called a drop leg holster. I think I got it on Amazon for like 14, 15 bucks. That's with shipping if you are a Prime member. But check this out. So this part just hooks onto your belt, and then these two straps go around your leg, clip in. Now the cool thing about this is that you can size it to your particular gun. So we can take this thing all the way apart, and it's just kind of a Velcro museum, if you will. And what you do, just put your gun in there, kind of get it to how big your gun might be. Fold that over. That's going to be your strap that snaps on. Bring this piece across, bring this piece across. Like I said, there's a lot of hook and loop here. And then you can just kind of see if that's where it should be. If not, take it apart and do it again. But to fasten this, there's a snap right here. You can just snap that. And if you're going to be doing a lot of hiking or walking, maybe you don't believe that snap is going to be secure enough. I certainly don't. I know how these snaps are easy to just snag on something. So as a backup, there's another piece of, you guessed it, Velcro. That just comes around to the back side. And now you have double security. You can't get at that snap. And you also have the second snap with the hook and loop on it. So a great backup. I think this is a very viable, very cool option. I don't think you should wear it anywhere else besides in the hunting woods. I saw a guy wearing one of these at Walmart one time, and he looked pretty stupid, but he probably thought he looked pretty cool. But anyway, when you're not sitting somewhere, you're just going to bring that over to the side and walk like that. So that's a pretty cool option. Let me show you something else. So this is called a sticky holster. Are we focused? Let me show you how this thing works. This thing's pretty cool. It's like 29 or 39 bucks, and you just go on their site and order the one you want. But check this out. Even with a red dot, fits in there like a glove. And a lot of people carry these around as their EDC holster. I'm not super sure about that yet, but I think it's going to work perfect for what I'm about to show you next. So this is an Eberlestock backpack, and it's called the F5 Switchback. There's a cool feature to this. It's kind of like the backpack size you might have in school, like in college or high school, whatever, to carry your books in. Maybe just a hair bigger. To me, it's the perfect pack for what I need it for around the Midwest, just taking an extra jacket, food, things like that. And I'm not necessarily trying to sell you on this particular backpack, but let me show you one of the things that I kind of like about it. So we come to the side here, you can see there's a little secret pouch, and that shuts with magnets. So you can't really screw it up and forget to zip it or Velcro it or snap it, anything like that. And what you can do with that handgun I just showed you is just shove it in there and it's shut. And you don't have to worry about it falling out. Very secure. So I think that may be a great option, especially if you're going to hunt somewhere where you're going to be going through a lot of briars and things like that. I think if I'm going to hunt from my tree stand, I'll probably do exactly this. Just put the gun in there, put the pack on my back, and away I go. When I get there, I can just undo everything, and then I can use the drop leg holster that I just showed to you guys. So I'm not necessarily trying to convince you guys to go out and get this backpack. It was just under $200. It's not cheap. If you have a similar pack, you might be able to find some sort of pocket in here to put your handgun in and keep it secure. Just standing here listening to the birds is pretty cool because I'm out in a secluded area. I hope this video helped you guys out, gave you some ideas. I hope you'll leave me a comment and let me know how you carry your 10mm pistol out into the woods. Maybe you have something a little bit larger than this Smith & Wesson 10mm I have. Maybe you have like a 1911 or something. How do you guys carry it? Has it become a nuisance how you carry it? Or are you thinking about doing something else? So leave a comment below if you would. If you liked this content and all the other content I have produced over the years, I would appreciate it if you would hit that like button. And I hope you guys will continue to do everything you have to do to follow along. There's a button down there. Hey, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I know you can watch 10 million other videos on YouTube. Well, billion videos on YouTube. And you chose this one, and I really, really appreciate that. I hope to see you on the next one. I got a lot more videos coming up, a lot of ideas, things I think will help you out. So stick around. I'll see you on the next one.